Hey, my name's Nick. I'm with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida. We are the #1 Class B RV dealership in the state of Florida. We are #2 in the whole United States of America. And yes, we are venturing out a little bit from Class B RVs. What is behind me is a B+. Very big announcement today is that we are starting to carry the Tiffin brand motorhomes. So if anyone's been involved in RVs for the last 20 or 30 years, you have always heard of Tiffin being one of the top quality RV manufacturers. They're all made in Alabama. They're started by a guy named Bob Tiffin, and he has started the company and he ran the company until he stopped running. Like, he was involved in everything, in the shop, everywhere. I've had customers of ours come in and say, when I had an issue, I got a phone call from Mr. Tiffin himself to help me through my issue. So Tiffin has had one of those reputations for the last 30 to 50 years of being one of the top quality RV manufacturers. And we are super proud that they have selected us to represent them and to allow us to carry their vans and their B+s. So what's behind me isn't a van they were making 50 years ago. It's not an RV they were making even 30 years ago, 20 years ago, even 10 years ago. This is a whole brand new segment of RVs. This is that small C, B+, adventure van, off-road, kind of utilitarian, something that 10 years ago, people didn't even know they wanted it. And then when they started coming out, everyone's like, oh my gosh, I love these things. So this segment of the market has really taken a liking. People have really taken a liking to this segment of the market. This is called the Tiffin Open Trail. This is the brand new 2027 with all the latest, all the greatest from Tiffin. And the things that I love about it is the Tiffin quality. I love the storage. I love the lithium. I love the look and the feel, the all-wheel drive, the road clearance. When you're inside, it has a very open feel to it. It has a humongous shower, solid surface countertops, great construction, so much good stuff that we're gonna go over in this RV today. So this is the Tiffin Open Trail, brand new 2027, and I'm very proud that we are Tiffin dealers. So let's dive right into it. As you can tell, this thing is desert tan. It's absolutely beautiful, and I love how they incorporated the black wheels with the black bottom and the desert tan up top. They've also powder coated this of some sort. I don't know if it's actually called powder coating, but rubberized it. They did something different on the whole bottom, kind of below the belt, as they say. So that way, if you are driving in the woods or a little off-road and you do have some brush or branches or something that are rubbing up against you, you're not scratching the bottom of it. So I really like the feel. But let me just show you the storage. I mean, there is so much storage in this, from the big garage to the storage compartments here. We got storage compartments here. And I like how they go down instead of up, because when things go up, they tend to fall. But when something's already on the ground, it's already low, it's not gonna fall anymore. So lots of storage, 1, 2, 3 big storage compartments there. And then you have your big garage right here. And there's a little storage cubby underneath the garage. You have lights in here. You got 110 plugs. You also have a way to access the garage here. And then as we're continuing to walk around, you have a way to access the garage here. So I really love how they give you this. They have put this diamond plating on the floor. They put a heater in here to keep it to where when it is cold, that you are not gonna, when it is cold, you are not gonna freeze what's in here. And this is so big that even someone my size can fit. Ooh, it's a little windy. This storage is so big that even someone my size can fit in here. If I needed to do something, my kids would use this as like a hiding place in here. They would love it. There are things that you can strap onto here to secure your belongings, but I love that they give you 3 ways to get in and out of here to access it. So lots of storage there. They also have a tow package. They give you this metal bumper, and then you have these hooks here if you do need to pull something out. Your tow package here on a Mercedes. This is the all-wheel drive model. It is going to be about 5,000 pounds of towing capacity. You also have an air compressor here. So let's say your tires You want to deflate and inflate your tires quickly, you can do that there. Also, what I love is if you're going tubing down a river and you bring tubes and you need to fill the air in your tubes, you can just, bring them, fill them up, use them, deflate them, put them back in and store them. A stand-up paddleboard, same thing. You can inflate or deflate it with the air compressor that is on board, which is great. You do have these LED lights here. You have LED lights there. You can add LED lights on the roof rack up there. You can put more lights everywhere, but I love how they give you LED lights on the bumpers here. This whole area here is, I gotta shut it and clip it, shut it and clip it. This whole area here has that powder coating on the body to protect it, but then you have the desert tan up here that I really love. So as we're kind of walking through here, you do have some of your RV stuff that is in here. So you have your outside shower. That is really great, especially when you are adventuring. Having an outside shower is absolutely clutch, because you would use that. You can shower yourself if you want. You can also clean your stand-up paddleboard that I just talked about before you deflate it, or your tubes, or your dog. You can give your dog a quick bath before letting them into your really nice Tiffin RV. But it's great to have this here, and it comes right out of the fresh fresh water tank as well. You have your hot water, your cold water. You have a full RV water filter that makes the water drinkable. You have a solar extension port here, so if you wanted to add some solar panels, you can do that. And this is how you would winterize, so you can drain your tanks here as well. You fill your city water here. So they do everything. And you know what else I like? I don't look at myself as being old. I look at myself as being in good shape, physical, limber, athletic, but I don't like bending down all the time. So if I'm having to bend down to do a lot of stuff, every couple minutes I'm having to get up and stretch real quick. What I like is how high up this is. I like that I can access it. It is at eye level, so I can do whatever I need to do right here. I can access it without bending down, because the older you get, the less you want to bend down all the time. So really appreciate how they lifted that up. So more storage here. You got your gray flush here. This does have a cassette toilet, so there's not a black tank. There's a cassette toilet, which on a lot of these adventure vans, adventure vehicles, they are doing the cassette toilet, so that way you are not constrained to have to be at a campground to where you can go out and explore. But you do have your gray tank here, and if you're stuck somewhere and your gray tank gets full, that is something that you are probably can get creative about where you dump it. You do have a smart plug, which I love. The smart plug is what gives you power. There's also 8,300 kilowatts or 8,300 watts of lithium batteries in here. There's solar panels. It's a 51 volt system. You should be able to run your air conditioner with the lithium that's built in all night long. Also has a hydronic hot water heater that uses about a tablespoon of diesel fuel an hour. So it barely uses any diesel fuel, and that's what you get your hot water from. So lots of energy independent sources that are a part of the Tiffin here, and they've really created a good system through Lithionics, and I really love the smart plug. I like how they're starting to do a metal one here. They used to do like a black plastic. Now they started upgrading all of this. I know that all of this may sound very threatening to you. It may sound very intimidating, because there's a lot of things that I'm covering very fast on the outside here. And if you've never had an RV, or if you've only had travel trailers or pop tops or something, you may say, man, I am not used to any of the stuff you are talking about, Nick. It's great that you are watching this video, because at Sunshine State RVs, we will fly you to Gainesville. We will spend as much time with you as you need, teaching you how to use this Tiffin Open Trail. Then for your first 2 nights, we will send you to a local campground. We will cover the cost so you can camp and test everything out. Any issues you have, you come right back and we help you understand it again, or we fix it if something's broken. Sometimes things break. That is not uncommon for in your first night or two to find something that's not working correctly. We are there with you to help you through all of that. Then once you leave, we have 24/7 tech support. We have valeted. We pick up the RV from 100 miles from us, bring it back, service it, deliver it back at no charge. We also have guaranteed service appointments within 5 days. So we don't just take care of you before you buy it. During your sale process right there, we put you up at the campground, take care of it. But then even after you own it, we are taking care of you with the guaranteed service appointment, 24/7 tech support. And we also give you free free roadside assistance for your first year. If you're disabled at a campground, the roadside assistance will send a mobile RV tech to your campground to fix whatever issue you have. And then we do deliver these anywhere in the country at no charge as well. So this is your Cassette toilet. So this is what you would do if you are camping and you happen to fill this up. You'll take it out, you will walk it to wherever you need to dump it. Then you will open it like this, unscrew it like this, and then you can dump it in the toilet. You can dump it in a bag. You can dump it a lot of places. I'm not in charge of where you dump these or how they get dumped, but I am in charge of showing you that it's pretty easy to utilize. And there again, I like how it's a little higher too. On the way over here, I was talking to my Tiffin rep and I asked him, I said, Dave Martinez, lots of storage. What are your 3 favorite things about the Tiffin Open Trail? He goes, you know, Nick, storage, the Tiffin quality, and the great lithium system. I said, you know, I agree with all 3 of those things. And I think that, look at this. And this is nice because you can put big stuff in here. It can pass all the way through. So huge storage there as well. I said, you know, Dave, I agree. When I first saw this RV, I thought it was cool looking, but an RV, as you guys know, has to be more than cool looking to sell. It has to be more than cool looking to be used. It can't just be cool looking. It has to have some substance to it. And that's what I feel the Tiffin has given us with all this storage, with the lithium, with the hydronic, I mean, with everything that it's offering. I feel the Tiffin Open Trail is giving us that substance that we need to go camping, to go adventure, to go off-road, but then to also have high quality while we do it. So it is on a Mercedes Sprinter chassis, LED headlights. This bumper is also that rubberized texture I was talking about earlier to protect it when you're driving. There's also LED lights up here on top. So that way you have LED lights there, you got LED lights in the back. And now people add LED lights here. They can add them there. They can add them on the corners here. So there's lots of places you can add more lights depending on how much adventuring you are trying to do and how off-road or dark. I mean, some people go, Victoria, who works for us, is a photographer, and she loves taking pictures at night. And so when she goes somewhere, she needs all the light possible to get to where she's going. And then when she's there, she'll turn all the lights off and she'll take pictures of the Milky Way and of the stars and the moons and all that. But to get to where she's going, it is a very remote place and she has to have all these lights to get there. But then when she's there, all the lights go off and then the cameras come out. So it's pretty cool. But this thing's very capable to get you anywhere you want to go. But once you're there, what really matters is the inside of the coach. So follow me on the inside and I think you will fall just as much in love with it as I did. Now, doesn't the inside feel very high-end and luxurious like a Tiffin versus the outside feels like an adventure truck or an adventure van or something? I mean, you have solid surface countertops. You have these nice, smooth looking and feeling high quality. Look at this. I mean, Tiffin even gives you a cool little bag. Tiffin Motorhomes, how neat is that? But I love the look and the feel of this. It's all very modern, very nice here, nice big countertop. This is even a sink. So you have a home style sink here. Really like that a lot. I love the windows here that have day and night shades. And when these things open up, you can obviously communicate with people that are camping under the thing here. You can hand stuff in and out if you like, but I really like how these open up. You can open them a little bit or a lot depending on what it is, but the dual pane acrylic awning style windows. It's 110 plugs all the way around, USB, USB-C chargers, but then also they're flat and you can put your phone on there and they will charge like a wireless charging. So you just stick it on there and charge it. I believe when you're camping, you should not have your phones with you. You leave your phones in the RV and you go out and explore nature, which is beautiful. So you have a water filter system for the whole van. You have, I keep saying van. I mean, this is a small class C or a B+. Some people call it a van. I keep saying van because that's my normal lingo. Solid wood here, all soft closing also. I really love all of the storage there. And then it does have an induction stove. So, you know, this is a I don't want to say controversial thing, but some people are like, I gotta have a big permanent cooktop. Other people are like, I love the fact that they give us an induction stove that we can use right here, lift this up, plug it in, I can cook on it. Then when I'm done, I can just store it away and get rid of it. And I don't need to have it out all the time, taking up space. So everyone kind of has a different opinion or take on it, depending on how much you cook, what you cook, and all that. But the great thing about that is you can also take that outside, use it on a table, and cook out there. I'm feeling the AC on my head right now. So on a 25-foot RV, this has ducted air conditioner, which is really nice. A lot of them don't have that, some do. But guys, this is a Tiffin. It's a little different, right? You do have a big couch here. So this couch can be a bed. It can also be a couch, a dinette. I like how they gave you 2 of these tables. So you can work from here, you can eat on here, you can just hang out. I also like that they did not give you a TV. And the number one rule of selling things is not to talk about things that are not in the RV. But I like talking about it because I don't think there should be TVs in here. I think you use this, you sit, you hang out. If you want to watch something on your phone or your iPad, that's fine, but that's what everyone does. When my kids don't watch TV anymore, they watch their phones. You know, they watch YouTube, they watch Netflix, but all from their phone. But I like how they didn't take up a ton of space, or they didn't prioritize the placement of a TV in here. Now, if you want a TV, there are places you can put them. We're happy to install one for you, but it's not something that the RV is centered around the TV, which I love, right? 110 plug here, so you can plug in your laptop charger and use it. This can also be a bed if you need. This all obviously moves, and this can just be one big bed. And that you do have more storage up here. You got reading lights there. You got more storage here, which I really like. As we go back here, I'm going to show you the bathroom. So this bathroom is large. It is one of the largest bathrooms that I've seen on a 25-foot RV. So what's great is the whole floor in this whole RV is flat from the front all the way to the back, but you do have to step in the bathroom. So you step in the bathroom, and I am 6 foot tall. This morning I was 225 pounds. The lowest I've gotten this year is 220. I started at about 250 last year, but I am 225 today. And I have lots of room, elbow room, headroom. I mean, there's easy another 6 inches here. There's a little sink, and I say little because it's little, and you can brush your teeth, shave, do whatever you need to do here. You do have your shower here, hot and cold water. You do have a mirror. Let's see, is this a medicine cabinet? Oh, that is. You have a slight medicine cabinet, ever so slight. Towel rack. You do have some storage in here. You have a 110 plug in there. My wife flat irons her hair, and so she would need the 110 plug there to do the flat iron. I would encourage her to wear it curly when we're camping and not flat iron it. But, you know, when we were dating, she wore it curly all the time, and I fell in love with a Puerto Rican with curly hair, and now I'm married to a Puerto Rican with straight hair. So I tell her that she bamboozled me all the time, and she tells me she fell in love with someone with a full head of hair, and now I'm bald, and I can never go back to having hair. So we have this ongoing joking fight in our 25-year relationship. But there is a plug in there for her to flat iron her hair. Cassette toilet, which is nice. It does have a flush button. They give you a shower curtain, some more storage here. There's a fan, there's a skylight. There is an AC vent in here. That's nice. Powerful AC flowing into the bathroom, which is great. LED lights. So nice big bathroom. I will say, one of the things that I noticed immediately when I was in here was how big and bright the bathroom is. And I notice I go in some RVs and I feel the bathroom is small and dark. I feel like I'm in a bat cave, and this is big and bright. So Tiffin did a great job on this bathroom. Really good job. You do have another little firefly thing here where you can control lights. You have a freezer there. You can also access it there. You have a fridge here. You can also access it on this side. Microwave. You have more storage up here. This is Starlink prepped. There's 110 plugs there. But now we're about to get to one of my other favorite parts of this whole RV, and that's the bedroom. And this is a big bedroom. You do have a couple step-ups, which is nice, but I really like how they designed it, how it feels and looks in here. I love the tiered storage here. So you got 3 storage compartments. I like the two-tone, the black with the light blonde cabinets. This is really, I mean, these go here, so that way you can make a king size bed, or it can be a regular size bed. Let me move this over here so I can lay down. I'll show you. 6 foot tall. I have plenty of space. I got 110 plugs here. I got 110 plugs down there. I can put my CPAP machine up there and plug it in and use it. But I love how much room there is. If I did decide to put this here, this would just go here. And then with this here, this will be one big bed. It can be a king size bed very, very easily, which is nice. I also like that you have 3 big windows. So these big windows, you have day shades or day shades here, night shades there, which is nice. So you can actually, get some natural light in here, but you can also have it be pitch dark if you want. There is a spot for a TV here. I know I mentioned earlier about the TV. There's a spot for a TV here if you want. There's HDMI ports, coax, 110 plug. Everything is ready for a TV there if you want one. I don't feel you need one, but then check this out. Lots of storage. Lots of storage on both sides. Drawers. Then when you come here, you have more storage there. I'm telling you, when I talked to our guy when we're there, David Martinez, the Tiffin guru, he told me, Nick, my favorite thing about this open trail is all of the storage. So really cool. They give you another little mini Firefly right here that you can turn the bed lights on, main lights. You can change the air conditioner, all that. So lots of controls all over this open trail. One more thing I did want to point out was how it has a flat floor. So all the way from the driver's seat here to the passenger seat, I really like how the floor is flat. You're not stepping up, you're not stepping down, you don't need those bolsters. Everything here is flat. They do give you this lagoon table here to where you can get up. So if my wife was sleeping in the back and I woke up and came up here, I could be sitting here having my coffee, drinking my Red Bull. I don't drink Red Bull in the morning. I drink my coffee in the morning. Drinking my coffee and my protein shake, reading my Bible, catching up on my Florida Gators, hanging out here. I love this area. This is so peaceful to me to be separate from a bedroom, from a bathroom in a 25-foot RV. To have this space is so nice. And I think Tiffin did a great job of making it comfortable, giving it that flat floor. You know, typically you have to step down or you step up and you feel like you're like, you know, it's just not very comfortable. But I think it's a small thing having the big flat floor, but I think that having it makes this a much more comfortable area here and here. So then it has the Sprinter chassis, all-wheel drive, with all of the normal options you'd expect with the heated seats, power seats, swivel seats, adaptive cruise, the monitoring systems, all the cameras, safety features, everything you would expect out of a Mercedes Sprinter. So guys, this is the brand new 2027 Open Trail. I mean, this is pretty awesome. They are coming out with another floor plan. I like this floor plan. But I think Tiffin did a great job. I think the way they designed it, the quality, the storage, the countertops, the lithium, everything right now is running on the lithium batteries. There's no generator. The air conditioner, the lights, everything's running on the lithium batteries. So they did a great job of this. We have them at Sunshine State RVs. We can order them for you. We can also modify them for you. Upgraded suspension, winches, all kinds of lights, anything that you are wanting. We can double the lithium. Anything you are wanting on a Tiffin Open Trail, Sunshine State RVs can get it done for you. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time.